Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Wyoming Blessed with Tish. And if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will be notified when a video is uploaded. So, today we just have a small little seafood boil type with a small, literally, it's got a couple legs, no claw. Small Dungeness crab cluster, some shrimp, roasted asparagus, and an egg. And we have some Bloves Keto style sauce back here. And y'all know what we got to drink. Y'all know it. We have the iced apple, and this is from Myra Eats. Or Myra Cooks, not Myra Eats, Myra Cooks. Remember her videos over in the community tab? Go check her out. But she bought me this, and this has all kinds of seafood things in it. So y'all, let's start off with this. If y'all know what this little thing is for, please let me know, because I'm pretty sure it's for a lobster, but I mean, because there's a lobster on it. But if you could tell me exactly what it's for, I'd appreciate that. Anyways, it is Ghost Story Wednesday, but y'all, we're taking a turn. We're not doing a ghost story. We're doing, what would you call it, extraterrestrial type story. We got a handy dandy crab cracker. If you ever been to Joe's Crab Shack, you got one of these. Oyster knife. I'm guessing these are for crab. I washed them, but I put them back in here because they have a little crab on them. So we'll use that today. Some scissors for them, and there's a lobster crab or a crab cracker in there. There's a lobster one too. See, but we're gonna use these if we need them. Y'all know Dungeness crab has thin shells. So let's try some of this asparagus in the sauce here. I love asparagus. I do. I had to turn my light on right here because it's so like dark and gloomy. It's crazy. It snowed this morning. Hopefully it doesn't snow anymore. That way my husband can drive himself down to work this week and drive back because we had to be in Salt Lake on Sunday. I love asparagus. I used to hate it when I was younger. Don't know why, but I did. All my lipsticks I've been wearing are also a subscriber's gift from Dawn Marie. Or no, Sylvia. Y'all, because we've gotten a couple gifts from the Amazon wish list, which y'all know, like, that makes, it's like Christmas. Like, I've gotten mine because I know what they are. I made the list, but Coda hasn't gotten his, or Carlos. So I'm gonna try and record Coda opening them, and Carlos. It'll be a couple days after Christmas because unfortunately Carlos will be at work. So, but that way you guys can see him opening, or see them opening your guys' gifts. But so yeah, let's get into a weight loss update before we get started on the story time, or the extraterrestrial time. So weight loss update, 51 pounds. I have lost a total of 14 inches. You know, sometimes I don't see it myself, and then people point it out. Like, I had Ellie, which is one of my followers on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere. She sent me like 2 screenshots that she had taken of me in the same exact outfit, so I could see like just how different it is. And I was like, wow. I think sometimes we just don't see it ourselves, and it takes someone kind of pointing it out to, you know, say, hey, look how much you have lost. And I was just like, I really have. Of course, I take before pictures, and I took one when I hit 50-pound loss, just to see the difference. And there's a difference, y'all. And y'all keep asking to see them. I'm still not 100% comfortable with my body like that. I know y'all are saying, she bought you those, use those. Dungeness crab is just so thin. But that, and they're shirtless. Like, yeah, I have my bra on and stuff, but my husband would not be okay with that. You know. So, when I get down, I'll post the initial before, you know, because I'm not ashamed of it like that. Like, I'm proud of where I've come. But it's going to take a little bit. So, let's get into our story time here. First of all, how many of you believe in aliens? Or extraterrestrial type things? Y'all know when it gets cold, my nose runs. But how many of y'all believe in that? So, you know, I live in Wyoming, and I know there's surrounding states that have a lot of activity as well. Oh. We have a lot here. But this actually happened in Colorado. I was in Leadville, Colorado. And this is, gosh, over 10 years ago. So if y'all don't know, Leadville, Colorado is 10,500 feet up in elevation. It is the highest point in the United States for its town. It's hard to breathe there for anybody, just so you know. Beautiful, though. Oh my gosh, is it beautiful. But, so, I was there. I was laying in bed one night. And this isn't like spooky, like, oh my gosh, I have some of those though. Never mind. But I have some from family members. But so, I was laying in bed, and I have anxiety, y'all. I don't know if any of the rest of you suffer from anxiety. I have horrible anxiety. And I was laying in bed, looking out the window, and I kept watching this thing in the sky. And I'm like, is it a star? You know, you second guess yourself. And am I being crazy? Am I just tired? Like, am I seeing things? So I'm watching this thing. I'm like, okay, it seems like it's moving to me. Like, but maybe I'm just tired. So I'm laying there watching this thing. This goes on for a good, I don't know, seemed like forever, y'all, but it really was like 10 minutes. Okay. To me, it seems like it's like hovering. I'm like, okay. Something is doing something. So, like, I think I'm just tired. I'm crazy. Being crazy. You know. Because when you're tired, sometimes your eyes play tricks on you. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop watching it. Because you know, at this point, my anxiety level is 100%. But for some odd reason, I just could not stop watching this. Whatever it was. I don't want to say that it was like saucer-like looking, because it wasn't. It was like, it almost looked like a star, but just not quite that same shape. And I thought, well, maybe it's a plane. But, like, it's odd for a plane to stay in the same relative area and just move this way and this way, you know, for that long. And there's no airport over by where it's doing this. So I'm like, And I wanted to I was with my ex-boyfriend. Just putting that out there. So I wanted to wake him up and be like, look at this. But you know, you're like, I don't want to be crazy. So I'm just sitting there watching this thing hover in this spot. This way and this way and this way. All of a sudden, it like shoots forward really fast. And I'm laying there and I'm like, you know, at this point I'm getting nervous. You know, your mind's like, do they know it? I can see them. Do they know I'm watching? And I'm like, are they coming this way? Where are they going? And I thought, okay, where'd it go? So I'm searching the sky everywhere for this thing. Like, where is it? Where'd it go? What's it doing? It took me probably about a good 5 minutes of searching the sky to find it again. This time, it was like straight forward out the window. This time it's like over on the side. And I actually have to sit up to see it. So, I'm like, okay, I found it again. Y'all, same thing. It hovered back and forth, back and forth. Like a rocking motion almost. But instead of front, like this, it's doing it like this. But, I mean, a wider span in the sky, of course. And then I watched it. Watching it. Y'all, this thing does the same thing. At this point, I'm scared out of my mind. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm seeing. Not scared, but anxious, you know? Because I know what I'm seeing is not something that can be explained like that. I mean, obviously, if I tell my ghost stories, my ghost encounters, I believe in that. Because I've encountered it. Yep, that was a shell. But I've never like had a up close personal encounter with extraterrestrial. Like some people around here have. Especially on the ranches. And so I'm like, you know, I don't believe that we are the only ones in the universe. Call me crazy. That's okay. If you do, we're allowed to have different beliefs, y'all. But I'm like, you know, I don't believe, like, I don't know, just some of the weirder stuff. But I don't disbelieve it either, if that makes sense. So it's doing this thing. Y'all, I bet you that thing did that for a good hour, maybe a little more. And then I fell asleep because I stayed awake until I literally could not stay awake anymore. But that was the one time that I believe that I seen something not of this world. Or whatever world it was. But we don't have things that move fast like that. I mean, this was, and hover like that. This was weird. But, yeah, you know, some people say, oh, you can't believe that there's other things out there and believe in God. Oh, yes, I can. And I do. I'm one of those type of people that, like, I don't push my beliefs on others. I don't. I was thinking of starting to do, let me know what y'all think, on Fridays, Sunday or Friday, like talking about a topic, not necessarily like controversial topic, but topics, and seeing what people think, getting advice, giving advice, so on and so forth. So if y'all would like to see that, or you have a topic that you think we should talk about, no political, y'all. We don't do that on this channel. But if you have something other than political, leave it down below and we'll give it a chat. Yeah, we don't do political on this channel. Which is part of the reason why I've kept a lot of people off the channel lately. Because I just don't want to go there. And I don't have similar beliefs to a lot of people around me. So I just choose to not bring that upon my channel. This is a political free zone. We're here to have fun. See? Did you see that? I was gonna use my teeth. And then I'm like, no. Myra bought you these. Use them. Instead of your teeth. She was like, hopefully you can enjoy your seafood a little more. Y'all know I enjoy it. Mm-hmm. That little cluster of crab, though, was $8. I was like, it's cum coated in gold. These little ones are so thin. The scissors, like, what do you call it? I can't think. Splinter them, and then it gets in the meat. Yeah. Remember, next Wednesday's video will be in a hotel. And it's gonna be delicious. Haven't decided yet what I'm gonna eat. Because there's so many choices down there. I want them all. If any of y'all live in a small town where you don't have a lot, you get it. When you go to a bigger place that has a lot, you're like, oh, I want this. No, I want this. No. Like, what can I take back with me to home? Because it's just better. But I'm keeping it keto, of course. I didn't make it this far not to. So I'm like, where do I eat that's keto? Because I'm a carb snob, y'all. I am. I will not give up very many carbs. We have the low carb pasta that Cassandra bought. That we'll be doing too. Was it Cassandra or Karina? Gosh. I have all the little gift notes. Anyways, that we're gonna do has 7 net carbs and 2 ounces of pasta. So it's gonna feed, I'm hoping, feed that craving that I've been having for pasta without having that huge amount of carbs. Because 7 net grams is not that much for pasta. Like regular pasta is like 36 to 40 something for that much. So big difference. Let's just hope that it tastes or has a good texture. Because y'all know those Shiraki noodles, the miracle ones? That wasn't working for me. Nope. So anyways, I want to thank you all for joining me. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you believe in extraterrestrials or if you've had any encounters. Also leave a comment down below if there's a topic you want to talk about or if you think that that's a good idea. Go check out that community tab to check out Myra Cook's video. And in the community tab is also a place for you to leave questions for me to answer on Sunday. And I'm so sorry to my subscriber that I missed your question this Sunday. I will definitely get it next Sunday. And also the Amazon wish list is over there. Y'all, there's all kinds of stuff go over there. Go check out some of the ghost pictures over there. Those are real pictures taken by people, usually Heather. But there's some that are mine too, because she seems to have an awful lot of encounters like that. But go check those out. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week and that you all stay safe. And as always, stay warm and stay blessed. Bye, y'all.